Hey you guys, I wanted to jump on here and do a couple of videos. Some of you have requested a couple. I'm going to do a highlight and contour one in just a minute. I'm going to start with an eyeshadow one just because when I do mine, I do my eyes first because sometimes it blends so well. Sometimes they get a little messy over here. But then when I do my highlight and contouring, it just cleans it up really nicely. So I always do my eyes first. Took me a while to get used to doing this. But now it's just become second nature. So when you do eyeshadow, you always want to start with a primer. I just used a one that I got off of Amazon. It's called Milani, if you can see that with the glare. Milani eyeshadow primer. It's just a basic one off of Amazon. I think it was, I don't know, for sure less than $10. It may have been less than $5. I cannot remember. So I get it all over my eye real well on both of them. Okay. So then I start with my all over color. I'm going to put it all over my lids. And I'm going to use one called Sabrina. It's a real light color, but it's got just a little shimmer to it. I really like it. I use it a lot for my base color. So I'm just going to put that all over my eye. I'm kind of playing with some lighting here. And then I am going to take the eyeshadow everything brush. It's got kind of a thinner tip down here. It's a little bit denser. And then on this end, it's real fluffy. It's really nice for blending. So I am going to go into As You Wish with the smaller end. And just go a little bit on top of my lid and down. Just here in the corner. A little bit. Do the other side. Okay, and then I'm going to go into Gilded. It is one of my absolute favorites to go into my crease. And I'm gonna take this fluffy end and just dip it in there a little bit. I'm not gonna go all the way over here. I'm gonna go about 3/4 of the way over. And just put that in there in my crease real nice. This is one of my favorite color combinations. It's kind of my go-to. I love playing with different colors. But like when I'm in a hurry and I don't want to think about what I'm wearing, or I don't know what I'm wearing yet, this is kind of my go-to colors. I'm just going to go 3/4 of the way over, and I'm just going to rub that in my crease, and it just blends really nicely. And then sometimes I'll go back with my Sabrina, that light color. Sorry, it's really hard to see in this phone. And just kind of clean that up over here. Sometimes if I've gotten too far over, I'll just clean that up a little bit. And then sometimes even if I want more of a contrast, I will come back in here with either a light color or even an illuminator to create that contrast. Let's see, so here it is. Sorry, I've been moving things around in my compact. So the Starlit Illuminator, take a little bit with that dense tip and just come in here to create a little more contrast and lighten that up a little bit. How well you can see it, my lighting in here is not great. And then I used the eyeshadow. It was a little bit different because obviously so many eyeshadows come in a stick, whether it's, you know, a straight pencil or the easy sharpening ones, or even the liquid. So this is a little bit different applicator. You want to get this brush, the hotline brush, that's what it is, where it's got this kind of angled tip, and then it's got this on the other ends. And you can also use this tip to do your eyebrows if you do your eyebrows. I do not do them. I need to learn how, but I just don't know. So this is the eyeshadow. It comes in a little tin like this, so, or I'm sorry, the eyeliner comes in a little tin like this, and I just have it in with all of my eyeshadows. And I just take, you can see this, a little swipe. Don't need very much at all. This will last me like a year probably. And on the top, sorry, this is really hard doing it in the phone. I go all the way over to my inner eyelid. And then bring it all the way over, and I'm just almost kind of dabbing it on. And as you do this, you'll kind of get used to the feel of it. I literally did it a couple times and it was like, oh, okay, I get it. And then my bottom lid, I only go halfway over, because a lot of times as you blink through the day, what is on the top of your eyelid will come onto the bottom of your eyelid. So if you put it on both, a lot of times by the end of the day, it'll clump up on you. So if you don't put it on the bottom, you'll just get kind of what's on the top, and it won't clump because you won't be doubling up on it. Sorry, that's not great on my bottom because I don't have a mirror. I'm just doing it in the phone. And it is challenging. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just bring that over. And then same thing on the bottom, just halfway. And I know you are not supposed to pull your eyelid down. I just truly don't know how to do it without it. So do as I say, not what I do, I guess. Bring that up. Okay. And then, so when I first started using mascara, I was like, or when I got the invite to join a party, I was like, oh, I'd love to try a new mascara. I'm always up for it. And then you find out that mascara is the one thing that mascara does not have. Because the owner of the company, her name is Kara, and she had a business, a makeup business before this. She's a color artist, and it was called Mascara just because of her name, so she just kept the name. I would love for her to come up with a mascara. So right now I just use a different brand. I am not in love with it, to be honest. But it's what I have for right now. So I always do my bottom eyelashes first, so that, because then when you do your bottom, you touch the top of your lid with your tops, and so that's how you sometimes, or at least I do, if I do my top ones first, I'll get black marks on my eyelids from doing that. So I've learned to do my bottom ones first, and it has helped so much. Okay, so that's eyes. It's a little hard to see in this light, but again, I use Sabrina, As You Wish, and Gilded. It's my go-to colors. I love it. They're kind of neutral. So anyway, that's my eyes. And next I will do the highlight and contouring.